What's up, everybody, and welcome back to The Sharp Corner, a YouTube channel that provides consistent and entertaining gameplay footage for games available on Nintendo gaming systems. I'm your host, The Sharp. Welcome back to another episode. Friends, this is episode 2 of the matchup between Hands and Samurai, playing in the Characters of Fortune tournament, where both players can only use Rosalina, Yoshi, Shy Guy, and Diddy Kong. Now, as I mentioned before, these are using the competitive rule set and is the best of 7 matches. Thus far, Hands is up 2-0. So he could actually close out the set if he wins 2 more, but Samurai being Samurai, I imagine he's probably going to make a pretty good comeback and he's going to give Hands a run for his money. But there's only one way to find out. Let's watch the footage. But before we do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, help support the channel. Now let's go and see the possible conclusion of this matchup. Game 3, as I mentioned before, Hands is up in the series 2-0. Not seeing any changes from either of these players right now. Once again, we have Samurai in the gray, and we have representing KFC. We have Hands in the red, loud as muck. And now Samurai, I think for the first time in the series, is going ahead. Is that correct? Can we get a confirmation on that? We can't get a confirmation on that. It's only me, y'all. Hands back on the attack. And now Samurai with the long ball from Shy Guy over to Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong, nice ball movement there, but again, Hands is able to read it. Shy Guy over to Diddy, Diddy over to Rosa. She's got some room, and yes, puts it in, ties up the game. 1-1. What's going to happen next? Let's see. One thing we did start seeing in that last game, which again was from the last episode, was Samurai. He seemed to figure out the code that is Hands a little bit in the latter half of the game, because Hands started off in game 2 up 3-0. Samurai made a great comeback, actually tied up the match. It was a golden goal moment at the end of the game there. So I'm kind of wondering if in match 3, we're going to see a little bit more aggressive play from Samurai because he's become more familiar with Hands' gameplay. Right now he's up 2-1, so things are looking good, but we've got a long way to go. Ooh, nice perfect tackle from Hands there. Oh, and a nice team tackle from Samurai there. So we are really seeing some top-notch gameplay. I think that was another team tackle there on Hands' part. He was thinking about going up to Yoshi, but I don't think he liked where the position was. Instead, opts for the shot up to Rosalina. Ooh, man, great job on Samurai's part there. You know, Hands has been using those items defensively. That was a wasted one because it did not cause him to regain possession. He uses the bomb to prevent the Titan chip there. Works out great. But Samurai is able to maintain possession, and now he's up by 2 points. Let's see what happens from Hands here. Man, Samurai's defense is looking incredible. I'm not saying that this is a different Samurai than we saw in the very first 2 games, but the play style, it seems like Samurai's a little bit more in control. Once again, we're seeing those items being used in defensive measures. Diddy Kong up to Rosalina. Samurai with the tackle to deny the shot. It was a little bit early, did give Hands an item. But again, giving him an item is much better than giving him a goal. Hands using that item defensively, but Samurai once again is able to maintain possession. Rosalina over to Yoshi, puts the goal in. He's up by 3 points. Samurai is on fire. And Rosa on Rosa. I was trying to go up to Yoshi, just could not get the angle quite right. Yeah, and he admits it. He says oops there in the quick chat feature. Shy Guy over to Yoshi, does a zesty dodge, which allows Hands to regain possession. Rosalina over to Shy Guy over to Diddy, Diddy over to Yoshi. Yoshi doesn't quite have the speed on Diddy, but he's able to dodge past them. Ooh, and now he is out there all by himself. And Samurai, he knows it, knocks him out with Diddy Kong. Shy Guy over to Diddy, Diddy over to Rosalina, but Hands is there, shoots, yes. Yes, we have a match, ladies and gentlemen. Hands converts the goal. He is only down by 2 points now with 1:38 seconds left to play in the match. Great team tackle there from Hands, but Samurai, you know, this is the thing about Samurai is regardless of the situation, he's able to maintain possession. He's getting tackled. Items are throwing his players down. And yet, I mean, look at this. He still has possession. Samurai still has possession. How he has not converted a goal yet is pretty amazing. Definitely a testament to Hands' mental fortitude. Oh, it looked like it was just over the line there. It did not go in. Hands calls out boom, boom, and I think that's a good call. Samurai now. Oh, another one. Another one. Now, if you pay attention, Diddy, there's a slight pause because I think he had resolved himself to make the goal. It doesn't go in. He has to recoup really quick, gets it over to Rosalina, who converts the goal. Samurai is now up by 3 points. His defense is looking good. There's 52 seconds left in the game. If he can hold hands off, he should be able to bag this game. Oh, wow, but look at that perfect tackle by Samurai, able to regain possession. Now he's up by 4. One thing that you do have to appreciate is the sportsmanship from both these guys. Hands is down by 4, still complimenting the goals. This is something that everybody should be aware of and exemplify. An example you should follow that is. Not sure what Hands was going for there. Maybe after all the fancy footwork he's been demonstrating this game, maybe he thought he could just mosey on and get in a Titan chip, but Samurai doesn't allow it. Nevertheless, Rosalina does get a goal in. He is now down by 3 with 28 seconds left. Samurai's got the ball, but Hands able to regain possession. Shy Guy. Oh, wow. Look at that. Wasn't kind of expecting that one to go in, but it did. Only down by 2 with 20 seconds left. Hands. Oh, man. Wow. Look at that. If he would have made that one, I would have said Hands has definitely got a chance. Not to say that he doesn't, but we've got 10 seconds left and counting down. Samurai's got an item. He's regained possession. So I think it's safe to say that this one is in the books, and it is. Okay. We've got a set here, ladies and gentlemen. Samurai says, Hands, you're not going up 3-0. I've still got some gas left in the tank. He brings up 1-2 in the series. Let's see what happens in this next set. Game 4, ladies and gentlemen. Hands is up in the series 2-1. This time rocking the purple out of his Muck Pack uniform. Samurai, KFC orange. Let's see what happens here. Once again, we have Samurai maintaining that Diddy Kong in the offensive wing position. Shy Guy, little wall pass there over to Rosalina, puts it in. Hands is up 1-0. Now this is different from the last game where Samurai scored first. Is this an indicator of how things are going to go? We're going to have to wait and see. Diddy Kong over to Rosalina. A very similar play to what Hands did last possession. Right now that Diddy Kong, he is all by himself on that part of the field, but look at Hands go. Able to keep the play alive. Ooh, he was thinking about hitting Samurai, but Samurai did a good read of that. And where is he going? Where is he going? Diddy Kong over to Rosalina. Rosalina back up to Diddy. Diddy could not be in the right position. Shy Guy lays him out. Samurai regains possession. Diddy's got a little bit more of a speed than Shy Guy. Hands was going for that HK save, but just was not in the right position for the Titan chip. Samurai able to convert the goal 1-1. Rosalina up to Shy Guy over to Rosalina, back over to Yoshi. They are having a lovely game of catch. Down to Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong puts it in. Diddy Kong, I mean, he's got the trick helmet, I think, or is it the chain helmet? It's the one that is for better passing. I forget which one. But his shooting looks pretty good there. Very interesting to see the gear builds of both these players. Hands got Rosalina over to Diddy Kong, who's got a wide open Yoshi. And yeah, I would hope he would put it in there. He wasn't quite maybe as close to the goal as he'd want to be, but it was close enough because the ball did find the back of the net. Rosalina over to Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong. And it looks like Hands is looking for the cross pass. I think it looks like Samurai took maybe just a little bit too much time there. Man, and we continuously see here Yoshi and Rosalina, they're obviously trying to be in that scoring position. They're not right in front of Boom Boom's box. Case in point, he had to let go of that before it was a perfect one. Hit the defender. Shy Guy over to Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong, nice zesty dodge. And unable to do the perfect pass back over to Diddy Kong, which allowed Samurai to get control of the ball. He shoots with Rosalina. Boom Boom stops it. Hands over to Yoshi, but unable to convert. Ooh, nice pass, wall pass to himself there, Samurai. And he is now trailing only by 1. What's going to happen next? Let's see if Hands can increase his lead. Rosalina. Well, that was clean. He went over to Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong over to Yoshi. Yoshi was not in a bad spot, but Boom Boom was there. That was also a really great conversion, or a great shot. You know, we had Diddy Kong over to Rosalina, who was in a good position, but just Boom Boom was there. It happens. Shy Guy over to Yoshi. Yoshi over to Rosalina. Rosalina's got a little bit of a speed boost. Oh, but a team tackle from Hands denies the goal opportunity. What's Hands going? Hands is going over to Yoshi. Ooh, denies the interception. I'm thinking a cross pass. Yep. Diddy Kong over to Rosalina, puts the ball in the net. Now Hands is up by 2 with 1:35. Definitely need to see a conversion here from Samurai. If Hand goes up by 3 with only a minute left, that could sure spell trouble for Samurai. Going to be even more difficult if Hands converts this goal. Let's see. Yeah, and he does it. He does it. He is up by 3 with just over a minute left in the match. We definitely need to see something from Samurai here if he wants to tie up this series. Oh, wow. Great job, Samurai. That is exactly what he needed, exactly when he needed it. We have 1:18 left in the match. Hands is up by 2. Cross pass from Rosalina over to Diddy. Diddy up to Yoshi. Hands decides to just go ahead and take him out. Didn't want to risk it. Or Samurai wanted to. And shot over to Yoshi. Yoshi over to Rosalina. Back down to Diddy Kong. Little ducking and dodging from Hands' part. One of these things we're seeing here is both these players are really getting good at reading one another's play styles. Seems like the dodging is coming in right at the right time. They know when their opponent's going to tackle. Diddy Kong over to Rosalina. Rosalina up to Diddy Kong. Yes. I mean, again, that is exactly what Samurai needed when he needed it. He is only down by 1. 44 seconds left in the match. Rosalina over to Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong with a cross pass over to Yoshi. One thing we're seeing in these matches, again, is they're not trying to get right in front of the goal. They're just kind of letting these shooters do their thing. Case in point. But, not able to close that distance. That is costing them. 29 seconds left in the match. Samurai, can he convert here? Oh, wow. Great use of the bomb there by Hands to throw off the ball. I think he recognized, look, we don't want to have another golden goal moment. But Samurai does have the ball. Rosalina up to Diddy. No, but great, perfect tackle there from Hands. Not in the sense that it was a perfect tackle, but he stopped the shot, did not give him an item. And now Hands is up by 2. That's probably going to close it out. 7 seconds left. And if he does, then Hands is going to be up 3-1 in this series. He's regained possession, and yeah, that's going to do it. Okay, so for this series now, Hands is up 3-1. Well, I guess let's finish out the match. There you go, they just stand there. Okay, now, Hands is up 3-1. He needs 1 game to close out this series. Is he going to do it? We're going to have to wait until the next episode. Hands needs 1, Samurai needs to win 3 in a row. What's going to happen? Let's see what happens in the next episode. So thank you for watching. Once again, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, help support the channel. Stay tuned for episode number 3, Hands, Samurai, Characters of Fortune.